the solar light project was very neat. At first I wasn't entirely sure how it was going to work. I got in the back of the truck and I saw the bottles with the tin around them, and I was completely confused as to how they were going to be used.
I felt very excited to install the solar light fixtures into the different houses. It was very rewarding to see the expressions on the people's faces when they received some light in their houses when it was very dark. I also enjoyed learning about ways to go green. I think it would be interesting to use that in the United States.
I thought the solar light project was really creative. I was really surprised of how the Salvadorians just took an idea from the Philippines and use it in their living conditions and made their living conditions better.
I thought it was an amazing idea, first of all. I don't think the U.S. has that type of ability to have that imagination. Also, the analogy I thought of was it was like a brand new car for them, but it was just light, and that was amazing. So that's how I felt.
How I felt about the solar light project today was truly impacting. I didn't know how something so simple that could be made such an impact for the people in that community.
Today I was really happy that we got to go in to the houses of the people here and install something like that. I feel that with all the technology back home, it's really unnecessary, and something like this that doesn't take anything but a water bottle and something to reflect the light off of. I thought that was really cool that we can come in and help multiple people, so I feel really privileged to do that today.
I feel like they light up. I feel like a lot of people, like say in America, they just have the same look on their face all the time, but then especially like with the children here, you just say, hola or buenos dias, and they just light up, and their eyes, it's like their eyes are smiling along with, like the rest of their body, and they're just so excited. And I think it goes along with the adults here too. They just a smile, a simple smile, I think is how I see it.
I think their happiness is just being around them. I feel like they just want someone to love them and show that they care about them, and just give it back to you in many different forms. Like they'll hand you a letter, or they just throw a big smile at you, and it makes you smile back.
Happiness in the eyes of a Salvadoran kid is just laughing and smiling, and just being okay with what they have, and being humble and grateful for just a piece of candy that we...
Well, today what I experienced from a Salvadoran kid was he did not know what a Band-Aid was. I noticed that he had a cut on his arm, and I pulled out my first aid kit and I put a Band-Aid on his cut, and he just kept touching it and he kept playing with it, and he looked at me. He said something in Spanish, but I think it was, what is this? So I just it's Band-Aid, and he was like, gracias.
I feel all of the kids that we worked with at Las Trincheras today, just doing the crafts and being around them and having them interact with each other and us. Even though some of us didn't know Spanish, we were out there and they were smiling and we were smiling, and they're just happy being in the community that they're in with their friends and their family.
I think happiness in the eyes of the kids is through generosity. Every time we've given them any toy, any piece of candy, anything small or big, they've always been so happy and thrilled to receive it.
The happiness within these kids at Las Trincheras is, there's so much to say about, but just seeing them trying to interact with us and hugging us, and just that love and warmth is truly the smiles. You can just, the laughter, them playing with us, definitely see the happiness.
I think happiness for a child here in El Salvador is just having their family and having maybe some food in their tummies, some good water. That alone brings them just a lot of joy and a lot of peace.